Hey you guys, it's your girl Glamazante, and I'm back with another video. And today's video is going to be showing you how to do your own DIY quick weave side part, with like a deep side part, with some easy bundles, well only 2 bundles honestly, and giving tea. So if you're interested, definitely stay tuned. Let's start here. Y'all, I'm back with another video. I have not done my hair in a very long time, so I'm going to go ahead and do my hair for the first time in like a month and a half. Y'all know I got surgery. You're interested in those videos, check the previous ones out. But today I'm going to be working with Curlsqueen. I ended up getting like 2 bundles from them, and honestly, I was a little nervous. But one thing Curlsqueen does is they have very thick bundles. So they had sent me 2 bundles, and the 2 bundles actually are equivalent to about 4 or 5 bundles. They're 2 18-inch bundles, and they also are 300 grams. So they are super, super thick. So I'm going to do a quick weave today. I normally don't do quick weaves. I know I love having me some like wigs, but I was like, let's just try something new. Now my hair is already braided up, but I'm not going to take my whole braid down. So what I'm going to do is probably take down this part and this one, and then try to give me a deep part from that. And that's what I'm going to do. So, or I might even take this one down, but I don't know. I'm going to just take them down one by one. So let's do that. I'm probably going to do a voiceover with this, but I just wanted y'all to be able to see what I was actually working with. And yeah, so let's get. Okay, you guys, so after I went through and took out those 2 braids, I have this one part that's going to be my leave out, and I just braided that back down so I didn't have to re-braid my whole hair. So this is the braid pattern I'm actually going to use. I'm going to do a black stocking cap first. I did want to go ahead and use the wig cap liquid, but I didn't have any, and it was late night, so I was like, let me just go ahead and improvise. So I'm going to go ahead and use the black cap first, take these duck clips and put them there so I know where the leave out starts and ends. And then I'm actually going to go back in and put the little wraps that I like to use, the black wraps. These are the wraps that are really good for like laying your stuff down, your hair down, but I wanted to use them because they were super lightweight and easy to mold the hair with. So I'm just gonna go ahead and tie them up. I'm gonna look pretty crazy doing this, but it's basically to help protect my hair from the glue. And now I'm gonna put another black cap over top of this. And then I'm actually gonna go through and sew around the perimeter of where the leave out is so that the cap will stay. That way, when I go ahead to cut out the leave out part, everything else will stay in position. So yeah, I will be sewing around the perimeter of the leave out, but you also have to sew the front part of it, the back part, and the other side, because if not, it's all gonna kind of go every which way. So you have to sew the whole entire perimeter, but I think I only show you right here the leave out part. Now this is me going ahead and cutting out that portion. And if you are a heavy head sweater, this wouldn't work for you. My head never sweats, so it's cool for me to protect my hair, so I don't have no issues. But if you do sweat a lot, I wouldn't recommend doing this. I would just recommend doing 2 black wig caps. So this is my leave out. I'm just tightening it up so I can actually have it out the way, because now I'm about to start laying the tracks. Now with this hair from Curlsqueen, I was honestly a little shocked because I didn't know if it was going to be enough hair. But they kept reiterating to me like it was going to be more than enough hair, because their bundles are super thick. They're like 300 grams, I believe. So yeah, I only needed 2 bundles to do this whole entire style. And I just started laying it in like a C motion. Now I'm doing a side part, so I had to just make sure I had enough for the entire location of where I wanted to put it. But girl, I was just playing it by ear. But one thing I noticed with laying tracks, I don't really lay too many tracks right at the bottom of where the wig cap starts. I always go up maybe like an inch or so and then start laying the tracks, because it really doesn't matter in the back, because all the hair falls over it anyway. So as you guys see me doing it, I'm doing it in like a C motion where I'm helping to curve it out. That way I can have like that seamless look for the side part. Now, I know you see me using white glue. That is because that's the only glue I had, and I had to just make it work and do what it do, and it ended up working out cool, so I wasn't tripping about it. But yeah. So after going ahead and laying all the tracks, I'm now going to go back in and blow dry my leave out. Because with blow drying the leave out, I just feel like it helps you get that seamless, flawless, silky look. So yes, always make sure you blow dry it before you flat iron it, because that's what's going to help it to guide it and make it more flatter. Now I did want this to be a deep way, like a deep C part. So I went ahead and made it curve all the way up right above like my eyebrow. And then I brushed all those baby hair areas down. You'll see me later on starting to use my fake baby hairs. I didn't actually include that clip in, but I think that just made it look a little bit better, because my baby hairs, they're thicker, but they wasn't as thick as I wanted the look to be, and very voluptuous. Now, with going ahead and flat ironing my hair, the first thing I decided to do after the part is go ahead and hot comb it. This is helping me to get the roots and just making sure they're flat as possible and just a little bit more like, you know, straight. And then I go ahead and actually go and use my flat irons, and it just makes it look silky. I ended up using, I believe, 2 products. I used this, what is it? This wax booster thing, or wax. I gotta put it in the bio, but I use this wax to go ahead and start it off with laying my edges with the hot comb. And then I used the silkening mist from Cliff Vermeer, and I got that off a TikTok shop, and that's what I flat ironed the rest of my hair with and made it look silky shiny. But you have to use a lot. You can't be skimp on using it. You have to use a lot. It won't make your hair greasy looking, but it will make it look shiny. But you have to kind of use a lot to like almost drench the part of hair that you're gonna flat iron for it to actually show what it's supposed to show, and do like a little comb through method. I can't really explain it that much, but I'll try my best. So pretty much I do go in with my hair and just cut off the ends, and that helps it have like that more clean look. And then I decide to go ahead and cut a few layers at the top of my hair. I am no way, shape, or form perfect at cutting the layers. I just like to do frame face layers, but I used my razor at first and it wasn't giving me the look I wanted. So I was like, okay, like I tried it a couple times, and then I was like, you know, I just give up. I'm gonna go ahead and use my scissors. And it just was a lot better and a lot quicker, and it just felt like it didn't do a bunch of split edges on the hair. It just was way better. So I just cut it, and that gave me such a cute little frame face layer. And then I just went through, I know with curls that you have to do a couple little layers in the back, so I just kind of pull my hair and do it in a downward diagonal motion. Like I start low sometimes, and then I go up a little bit higher, and that's kind of how I do it in the back. And that's what I do to cut layers in my hair. I'm not a professional, so I don't even think this is personally right, but this is how I do it. So like I said, I do start low, and then sometimes I go a little bit higher, but I just try to pick it all over. I don't overdo it. That's why I think my hair never really turns out bad looking, because I just do it in gradual spots. And when I curl my hair, it actually helps it delay more, but you just have to be careful, because if you do it too much, it's not gonna look right. And another part that is not shown is I did decide to curl my hair after straightening it and cutting it a little bit, because I was like, okay, I want to have like some curls. So you guys are not going to see that, but you will see me taking the curls down. Now this is the result of what the curls look like when they were pinned, and I just went through and did some pretty big curls, and I'm just gonna brush them out. And when I tell you, this hair looks so good. I sprayed it with my hairspray, and she was eating. She was super thick, super luscious. The curls actually did a really good job of hanging in there. Like I wore the curls for maybe like 3 days, and I haven't recurled yet, and it's just been doing its thing, like laying beautifully. I haven't had any shedding or any issues, so I highly recommend this hair. It will be in the bio if you guys are interested in purchasing, but it just turned out super good. And also remember the edges I told you guys about. I decided to go ahead and add my little fake edges just to do my final look, and I just did that for the swoop part in the front because I knew I needed that hair to be really long, and it was just better to add the edges with it. But I hope you guys enjoy this video. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe, and let me know if you're gonna try it. But I love this hair look. It's just so feminine, so cutesy. The curls is so bouncy, and you can see how the different dimensions of the curls is falling because I cut it. I think I did end up cutting it around my face a little bit more because that one was super long. But other than that, girl, I love this look. It was so cute. So this is like one of my little go-to looks for right now. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Mwah!